Hi, realistic fiction writers. Welcome back to another day of realistic fiction writing with Miss Gage. Remember, this week we are focusing on the art in our writing. Today, we're going to be using illustrations to tell very important details in our series books. Many of our favorite books use pictures instead of words to give information. Let's look at all the details we can find in the following pictures. The first picture is from the book Knuffle Bunny. Let's take a look at this beautiful illustration. Wow, there are so many things that we can learn from this illustration. Because the setting is so detailed, we can clearly learn that Trixie and her dad live in a city. It kind of looks like Chicago almost. What else can we learn? I see that Trixie and her dad have facial expressions. Both of them are smiling. From that, we can learn that Trixie likes to spend time with her dad. Let's look at this other book. I see a great illustration here from the book Mr. Putter and Tabby Drop the Ball. It's a little bit cluttered too. From this incredibly detailed setting, we learn that Mr. Putter has many interests. Rollerblading, riding a bike. Look very closely. What else can you see? There's another amazing detail in this illustration that teaches us something. I see dim colors and shadows. That tells us that Mr. Putter is probably going into his basement because it's getting darker. We don't have to read the words on the page because we learn that from the illustration. Great work, friends. Let's look at another example together from Mr. Putter and Tabby Drop the Ball. How much can we learn from this illustration? Well, here I see that Mr. Putter is wearing a baseball glove and there's even a picture of a baseball player in his calendar. That must mean that Mr. Putter really likes baseball. What else do we see? Here circled in purple, the calendar says that the current month is July. It is summertime. What else can we learn? Here circled in green is a very old phone. That probably means that Mr. Putter is a little old. This is one of those phones that has a cord and is connected to your house. It's not a cell phone like we have now. And let's see, circled in pink, there's something else we can learn. Mr. Putter needs glasses to see. I need glasses to see sometimes too. We have learned so much from this picture. My friends, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And today, you're going to have an opportunity to go back and really spiff up your pictures to make them fantastic so your readers can learn so much. Okay, writers, attendoscopes on. Today, I want to teach you that you can study how authors use pictures to give their readers extra information. Then, you can try to add details to your own illustrations to give your readers additional information too. When you are writing today and adding to your pictures, be sure to use this checklist right here. That's going to help guide you to create illustrations that are super strong and teach your readers so much. Right now, I need your help. Practice with me as I use what I've learned in mentor texts to add to my illustrations. Today, writers, I'm going to focus on this picture. The first question I need to ask myself is, does this picture give clues about my setting? That means, does it have labels? Does it have many colors? And as I look at my picture, man, I think my illustration could use some work here. I'm going to work on it and then check back in. Bam! What do you think now, friends? Look how I added so many more colors to my illustration, and I even went back and added some labels, like a label for the Aldi outside and the word apartment over apartment 3A, so that I better understand the setting. Amazing. All right, what's next on my list? Bringing the characters to life by adding dialogue or thought bubbles. Let's see, did I add dialogue or a thought bubble? Not yet. All right, let me go back and make that change. Poof! Notice how now I've added a thinking bubble in my illustration that shows Sam D thinking, I wish I had a dog, ... Fantastic. Now I have really brought my character to life. What's next on my list? Tell the reader's secrets. I don't think I have any secrets so far in my illustration. Let me go back and add something. Check it out. I added something to my illustration to reveal a secret to my reader, and it is right here. I drew Sam D in a Cubs jersey. He's a huge Cubs fan, just like most of us. All right, what's the last thing on our list? Add extra realistic details. All right, time to go back and add something. Poof! I went back and added 3 extra realistic details. First, I colored my stairs so that it looks like real wood, just like at a usual apartment. Then I went to the parking lot outside of Sam D's apartment and I added an arrow, just like in a real parking lot. And finally, look over here. I drew Sam D's shadow. Just like we all usually have shadows. Now it is so realistic. Thanks for your help, friends. My illustrations are so much more real. Now, writers, it's your turn. Be sure to use this checklist to go back into your illustrations and give your readers additional information. When you're done, be sure to add a response on Seesaw and check off all of the items on our checklist. And if you need inspiration, check out the illustrations on Seesaw. Look at these. Do you know who created these? Michael. Michael is an illustration expert. He really gave clues about his setting, brought his characters to life, told his readers secrets, and added extra realistic details. So if you are curious how to make your illustrations pop, make sure you ask Michael. Fantastic. Writers, I cannot wait to see how you use your art abilities to bring your illustrations to life today. Good luck today, writers.